everyone, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my 10 chapter challenge. So I'm going to pick 10 of these babies. These are my free books that I've gotten off of Kindle. I have some off of Kobo and my Nook, but this one isn't even half, probably not even a quarter at this point, of the free books that I've gotten from BookBub. So I'm glad I got this challenge. That means I can actually get through some of them. I'm going to test 10 books, the first chapter. So let's just get into picking our first one. I will only pick one of them to read fully in August. And then one jump out at me, so we may as well. What does it say? Transfusion, Stephanie Hudson. Okay, well let's see what you are about. I'm going to do some quick blurbs, aka the book descriptions. I have a cat screaming. So, Transfusion is a Vampire King paranormal romance. Alrighty then. Please forgive me and my cat screaming. I don't think I'll get her to stop today, and I'm just not in the mood. So, it's been 7 long years since the cold and cool Prince Vampire, Lucius, broke her heart. Her naive little heart destroyed after one painful night she sneaked into a gothic nightclub, Transfusion. 7 years since he humiliated her, casting her aside and telling her what he thought about her little obsession with him. Then he saves her life. Now he is back and this time he is out for blood. Okay, so there's stuff. Already I'm feeling kind of about this book because grammar in the description and some of the cliche things, but this has some really good high ratings. It's got almost 4,000 ratings and it did like a 4.5, so I'm hoping it's good. The blurb's not an indicator of that though. All right, someday I might talk about some of that stuff, but let's go on to book number 2. I want one that's down there. Oh, I got 2. There we go. The Royal Companion, Tanya Bird. Okay, so this one's got 4 stars and 1,100 ratings. Shortlisted for some awards. She is the gift he did not want. He is the prince she is forbidden to love. Companions are the kingdom's most beautiful and educated women, possessions of the royal men. Okay, there's a trigger warning on it. Sexual violence, death, dark themes. Kind of reminding me a little bit of Girls with Paper and Fire, which I DNF'd. So we will see what happens with this one. Okay, let's pick number 3. I'm not gonna fuss around too much. I gotta do this 10 times, so, you know. Tempting Me, by Roxy Sinclair and Natasha Tanner. So this is a bad boy romance. Okay, it's got a 2 perspective description. So Ariane, the only thing I need is him. Night before her wedding, cursed it by visiting her fiancé, didn't expect him to cheat on her with her best friend. Then she goes to a strip club, the same one she went for her bachelorette party, and a guy told her to come back if it didn't work out, and she laughed at the thought, well, it's true, and because it didn't, so what next? And Ryan, I want her, but I know I can't. I had my eye on her the whole night at the club. Usually I can control myself, but not that night. She came from a rich family. I came from the trailer. She's educated. I wish I was. There's no way it would work out. Maybe if things changed, they could. So this is a full-length romance novel. No cheating, no cliffhanger, and a happily ever after. So, okay. The description actually was really nicely written. So, alright. Let's go on with number 4. I'm going to dig in there again on the other side. Again, all of these. I had one fall out too, so I'm gonna pick that one for number 5 when I'm done picking this one. So, Heart of the Hunter, Laura Adrian. Ooh, this is like a Harlequin romancy thing with the busting long hair and the cover and the chest and yes. Okay, it's a Dragon Chalice book. Got pretty good ratings. And it made a finalist and a winner for some things, so okay. He is a dark and dangerous knight, but trusting him is her only hope. Ariana of Claremont would risk anything to save her kidnapped brother, a quest she knows is fraught with peril. Her only ally is Braden Le Chasseur, a formidable knight with a mysterious past whose scarred face and brooding nature mask a soul filled with pain. Ariana fears this dangerous man and the secrets he strives to conceal, but Braden's touch is pure seduction, his kiss a potent lure that tempts her into a passion she is powerless to resist. Now see, that's a well-written description so far. Very clear, lots of information, but more titillating and tantalizing in the same word don't work. Okay. Once known as the Hunter, now haunted by a dark legacy he struggles to deny, Brayden lives in a world of shadow and isolation until he is thrust together with an innocent beauty in need of his protection. Embarking on a journey that will lead them to a legendary treasure, Brayden will be forced to confront old enemies and the stunning secret of his true nature, or risk losing Ariana and the only happiness he has ever known. So I love this kind of book, by the way. I love the brooding, dark, dangerous guy and innocent girl. They get together and he's really just like a sweetheart who's broken. I fucking love that kind of character. I read a lot of that kind of character. And also notice how quickly I was able to read that without stumbling a whole bunch. That is an indicator of a well-written book description / blurb. So just saying, guess I'm hitting this. Just saying in case you were wondering what I mean when I say blurbs are kind of funky. All right, let's find the one I dropped, number 5, that I tried to drop again. This is Saving Mars by, is that Sydney Swanson? Saving Mars, Sydney Swanson. This cover looks cool. Okay, this is a series. It is sci-fi. Some pilots follow orders, others just wing it. Love it already. Love it already. Grounded for her Top Gun attitude, a Mars colony pilot jumps at the chance to fly a covert mission to off-limits Earth and save the world from starvation. On Earth, the Chancellor keeps a dystopian peace through a competitive concession transfer program, offering perfect bodies to those who toe the line. Pilot Jessamine orders are simple. Get the food and get out, minimizing contact. But when the pilot's autistic brother is captured and charged with treason, all bets are off. Jess finds an ally in Pavel, the Chancellor's rebel nephew, but now she's got a choice to make: rescue her brother or save Mars. Okay, that actually sounds pretty interesting. Thank you for jumping out at me. Alright, let's pick number 6. Annabelles Awakening, Jessica Johansson. Oh, I keep holding them up. They're not working for me today, and I just turned off my iPad. Oh my. This is a BBW BDSM hot erotic romance. Explicit language, graphic sex scene, suitable for adults. I'm okay with that. I write that shit, so that's fine. Annabelle boards the cruise ship and her life will never be the same. Annabelle watches from the comfort of her bed as her life crumbles and falls apart, avoiding the phone, avoiding the questions. What can she say except that her husband has left her behind in the dust? The younger model has caught his eye. Thought of revenge is the only thing that has gotten her out of bed in weeks, and then her best friend pushes her for more. The cruise seems like the place where, if she can't mend her broken heart, at least she can have some no-strings-attached fun. When she meets Ruben, though, common sense seems to take a backseat to her fantasy. What happens when her fantasy takes control? Okay, I'll give it a try. They didn't give me much hope, but it should be smutty. Number 7. I had one jump out at me again, and then one being number 8. Shadowborn, Rebecca Hamilton. Okay, so this is interesting because I got her book a long time ago, and she has an Author Grow kind of website service where she helps authors advertise and market themselves and does classes and stuff like that. And if this is the one I'm thinking of, I have tried reading it before and didn't get very far. But I will give it a try again because, yes, this does look like the one I started before. When the word pizza appeared 4 times in 2 paragraphs, I was not impressed. So, but I will try it again. It's got good ratings. It's not very long. Oh, does it also have? I was gonna say, is there another author on this? But I don't think there is. Oh, Jasmine Malt. I think Jasmine Malt's on there too. Okay, which I like. I follow her posts and stuff. Chicago police detective Book Chandler is keeping a secret, and if she's not careful, it will get her killed. Okay, they're vampires and drug lords and stuff like that. Okay, I remember starting this. I will give the first chapter another go. We will see if it makes it into the second chance jar. Yeah, I've taken some of her courses, by the way, at least one, and I learned a lot about how to write blurbs, the back descriptions, and it's been massively helpful. So I've also used her service before and got quite a bit of traffic, but I didn't do a lot of what I needed to do on my back end to make it as effective as it could have been, but it was pretty effective. So there you go. This is the one that dropped in number 8. Their Second Chance, Miley Taden. After 5 years with the man she loved, Adrienne Parker held divorce papers in her hand. From the moment she met him, Nick was the only man to make her body burn and fill her heart with joy, but somewhere along the way they lost their ability to communicate. in any language. Nick Parker lost the woman he loved through the trials of conception, their inability to cope with their failure, broke down their relationship and their friendship, and now he's left with a woman he lusts after, longs for, and doesn't know how to reach. One locked door and plenty of time to hash out their problems will leave them broken forever, or glue that holds them together. Okay, okay, that's not a bad pick. What are we on? Number 9, I think? I want this one because it's gonna make a mess. Number 9. Bree's Submission, Red Phoenix. I'm getting a hell of a lot of romance, by the way, if you couldn't tell. That's a lot of what the freebies I subscribe to are romance, sci-fi, fantasy, horror. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. There are 22 books in this series. Bree's Submission, again, 1 of 22. Like, holy shit. Okay, anyways, it's award-winning, USA Today best-selling. Bree Bennett's life is about to change. An invitation to the exclusive submissive training center is one she can't turn down. As Bree learns the art of submission under the skilled hands of a team of dominants, her boundaries are tested and her heart is put on the line. But as graduation day approaches, she can only be collared by one. Which dom will win her heart and her submission? Is it really that? Are they all that long? Shouldn't all be that long. I guess the whole thing is 190,000 words, which I totally get because I've written something longer than that here recently. Like, the holy shit. Okay, I hope this is good. I honestly hope this is the one I read. We will see, though. What are we on? We are on our last one, number 10. See if I can't mix these up without, like, spilling them all over the place. You were 2. This one. His Forbidden Omega, Kristen Strassel and P. Jameson. I'm going to stop trying. I really am. I mean, it's the last one, so I guess P. Jameson was the first one on there, but I just wanted to fuck things up, didn't I? The Royal Omegas. This is another series. A rebellious Omega will bring the Alpha King to his knees. Sneaking into a royal party is punishable by death, but if something doesn't change in the Badlands, we're going to die anyway. I only hope to woo a beta wolf, someone who will overlook my lowly status and help my friends and I have a better life. Instead, I catch the attention of King Adali. He's notorious for being ruthless with Omega justice. Maybe there's no harm in one dance, in one hot kiss. When I go into heat, there's no ignoring what I am, especially what I can't have. But the king won't be denied, and he follows me back to the Badlands. If he breaks his own rules for me, will it bring our people together or start a revolution? So, most of these are romance, erotica, paranormal kind of things, and I'm here for it this month because I just am. I'm always in the mood for that kind of stuff, but I'm really excited about some of these titles to get them started and see if I enjoy them, because then they end up either in my second chance drawer or just on my TBR in general. So there are my 10 chapters. I will be back with my thoughts on each of those chapters here soon, and then I will let you know which one I will be reading and what I think of it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of thing. If you ever thought about doing some of these challenges or want to read some of these books that I pulled, please let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.